Here with Coach Donald Pickett as the Lady Demons get ready to get back into conference play this weekend down in Thibodeau. But first, let's talk a little bit about last weekend in Memphis. Coach, you said going into those 4 games that you wanted to come out a better team, hopefully on the other side of it. Certainly offensively, seems like we made some strides, and I know you're excited to see that.
Yeah, I thought we did a lot better this weekend offensively, especially. Defense played well. Pitching hung in there and gave us a chance to win some of those games. And we had to pitch as a staff a lot, and the kids did a really good job with that. And I thought we did a really, really good job of being able to continue to play the game, whether we were up, in the game, or whether we were down in the game. We were able to play the whole entire game, each of the 4. And I was really proud of that because we've been up and down a little bit with that mentality so far this year, and I think that's the first time for a whole weekend we've been able to do that.
And it felt like I kind of got you to comment a little bit on it after those games on Saturday, but really felt like that end of that first game against Indiana, where we got down by a lot, came back, prevented the run rule, and scored some in the 7th, and then came out early in that game against Memphis. Is really some good things to see at the end of a game, and then to start the next game, just building on things you want to see for sure.
Oh yeah, and it was big, for our offense to be able to do that. And even in the last game against Memphis, we got up on them, and then they came right back. And then we were able to continue to play and continue to put pressure on them, continue to score runs until we really, really opened it up. And we never really took any innings off. And we kept the pressure on them, continued to play, and was able to finish that game out. And I think that's a really, really big deal for us moving forward. If we can get that mentality going, there's going to be a lot of good things happening.
Ashlyn Walker, got to talk about her. She had a 6 for 11 weekend, 4 games, hit a home run, double, drove in a couple, and a huge spot out of that 9-hole.
Oh yeah, we moved her down to that 9-hole, and Ashlyn had a big impact on what we're doing, and give us another bat down there to turn that lineup over to get back to the top. And that's something that we've struggled with a little bit this year doing, and hopefully she's going to continue to build on that and be a big impact for us moving forward in conference play. Her and Taylor being able to bring to the table what they did this weekend, if we can build off of that and continue to get the bats and the things out of some of the other kids, our lineup's going to be a lot stronger than it was early in the year.
Speaking of Ashlyn, feels like she's going to play a pretty important role this weekend as we head down to Nicholls. They got some speed, and if they get runners on, they're going to try to be aggressive on the base pass. So obviously a good defensive catcher is a huge part of kind of controlling that.
Oh yeah, this game still a lot of times boils down to pitching and catching. But we've got confidence in her. She's going to be really solid back there, and they're going to do a lot of things a lot of the other conference teams do, and try to make things happen on the bases. And I think we'll be ready for that. But Nicholls is they've a much improved team. He's doing a really good job down there, and they've got off to a really good start. And it's going to be tough going down there to Thibodeau and trying to get that series win. But we got to try to keep them off the bases first and foremost. And then if they're going to give us some outs, we've got to be able to take those outs and not give away outs. And if we can do that, I think we can hold them down and have a chance to win.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
Thanks.